cheers you all as we race one hand. On that track, race a rig and Fanatec wheel that holds him in, does not make him quake. Late night, pixel sun, every stream a hilarious run. Just one more, then it's done, but we're still here in the saddle. Light goes racing, we go to click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun, drop in once, you'll never leave. Light goes racing, lights all green, you two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap, say hi, you're on the track. Hey! Jokes in the sidebar, somehow you're already bored. From a high to a heart, to a long break, a wrench and a story. New sub, big cheer, and a super jet that comes to spin out. We all cheer, then laugh, cause it's part of the glory. Light goes racing and we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun, drop in once, you'll never leave. Light goes racing, lights all green, you two punch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap, say hi, you're on the track. Oh yeah. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart, come for banter. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Light goes racing, feel that rush, spam those emotes, flood that chat. Came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. You name it, fate, oh what's this? One dumb joke, stop using traction control. That comment you can't resist. Now the chat gives you shit, wrenches in hand, mods on deck, every new sub, another name on the spec. Sprime is about to start! Mick goes racing, hit that subscribe, tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, became a fan, you're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mick goes racing, feel that rush, spam those emotes, flood that chat, blush, came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. From one viewer to a
Sin, thank you very much for becoming a team manager again. This is the problem when you update things. They like to disconnect. So I won't even know if my foot cam is going to work, but welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Is this even going to set up to the PlayStation? We had issues with the PlayStation. We'll do some sign language. I don't know. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the new intro song, even though the old one was a bit of a chilled vibe. Obviously, I've had the week off as well. But yeah, we are on again. Sin, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Absolute legend. Yeah, everything's moving along. We'll do a room tour this week as well. Thank you very much for the 5 likes, 10 viewers, and cheers. Oh, that one's a bit icy. Nice. But yeah, I'm just playing around with setups at the moment. So the screen that's right below this is chat. It's all good. But yeah, the screen just below chat, below the camera here, is chat and YouTube. Up here is my OBS, and it's Twitch. Not like Twitch really matters. I haven't even hit go live on Twitch. Interesting. Well, let me sort that one out. I don't know why it's being silly, but we're live on Twitch as well. But yeah, I'll try and get a video out this week in regards to the setup. Obviously, you guys see really my face in this chair. But let me just swap these around so it looks like I'm more looking at the camera when chat is happening. Come on, here we go. And then this one is what I want. Here we go. So that should have us going. Everything looks like it's going. Twitch is now live. But yeah, I hope everybody has been well. I do apologize about my my antics last week. Just one of those weeks where you want to break stuff. But let's jump in. Let's have a look. I'll put the fan on. Eddie, welcome in, legends. Hope you are well. It's been a while. You guys definitely missed me. I do appreciate all of those that reached out to me with everything that went on. Really, it was just me getting in my head in regards to where I am currently with YouTube. Twitch, I don't really care about, but yeah, it's mainly where I am with YouTube at the moment, and I feel like I'm not where I should be. So yeah. Just give me a second. I will have to tell the child to quiet down. Let's have a look at this Camelo. This wasn't needed. This was not needed for the update. I think it's an absolute waste of cars. Not even a real car. But thanks very much, Sin, for membership. Black Cav as well. How are we? But yeah, give me a quick second. We'll get into the sports in a minute. And yeah, I'm just going to go speak to the little one, or the oldest, and then we'll have a look at this week's races. Yep. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'll be back. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Sin. I even wrote it on my calendar when I updated it today. So yeah, so let's have a look at this week's races. Obviously, we've got the Aston Martin Valkyrie at Le Mans, which should be, I would presume, is pretty good. It's pretty good. Racing mids, 3 laps. I think 3 laps would be perfect. It's about 12 minutes, I'm presuming, in this car. High-speed bop is off, which is, I think, ridiculous. It should be low speed. But your sir and your dirt is affected. Yes, sirree. But what do we got? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Then we got, obviously, Group 3, Brands Hatch, which is not a bad one. 6 laps, pretty quick. I think it'll be about 12 minutes as well. Not even that, probably less. And then we jump across to Kyoto Driving Park, Yamaiwa Reverse. Probably butchered the crap out of that. But 15 laps in Group 4 with a I'm going to say a pit stop. Yeah, mandatory pit. It's probably not one of those races that's necessary. I would have rather Group A, Race A, be Race C with softs and mediums in that particular race instead of Race C here. Because even looking at it already, you guys know that I absolutely hate the repetition of the GT Citroen. Yet here we are, top 10. We have one Renault Megane trophy, but then the rest are the GTs by Citroen. Polyphony. Listen to the audience. They do not want this VGT to be used all the time. So enough. But that's okay, because today we will be heading to Race A and Race... Actually, we'll do Race B. We'll do Race A tomorrow. And then what I'm thinking, I might download the power pack, and we'll just do a bit of relaxing. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. But it's okay. Let's have a look at what the meta is. Yeah, Pato, welcome in, legend. But yeah, I'm not a fan. The fact that you know, even this, the 911, like, come on, man. But yeah, we got some stuff to, like, that's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we'll jump in, we'll do Brands Hatch. I'm not really a big fan of Brands Hatch. I've always thought it was a boring track, especially for Gran Turismo. I would happily swap out like Silverstone or Sebring to bring in and get rid of Brands Hatch. But let's put that up on the big screen. Yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to work out the yeah, pretty much, and it's boring. Is there a particular sim racing game that doesn't have this issue? Yeah, all of them that does not start with Gran Turismo. But what I think, if we don't do Power Pack, I will happily do Open Lobby Racing on Wednesday with you all, if you're wishing to join in, just because it's one of those things where this week's races have been pretty boring. You've been on the iRacing, Sin? At least iRacing is a bit more controlled. Excuse me. Well, thank you very much for the 13 likes. I didn't even see that happen. There we go. A bit of confetti for the 10. Matt, welcome in, legends. Oh, Pato, thanks for the follow over on Twitch, legends. It's funny because I know you were Scotty. Why does my steering wheel feel like it's off? That's right, it is off. My PJ, welcome in, legend. Welcome in. Yep. Oh, that's fair. I enjoyed Death Chicken last week only because anything good happens. Potency, welcome in, legends. Hope you are well. Just give me a second. I'm gonna just note on my notes to recenter my steering wheel for tomorrow. Because yeah, the steering wheel's a bit out at the moment. It's out by a little bit. That's all good, mate. No stress, no stress. Well, let's jump back into it. Note on the notes. Note on the notepad. We're sorting out the youngest. He's going through a bit of a 2-year-old change before. So I cancelled it because I didn't know what was... it recenters back to what it was. It recenters back to what its memory is, unfortunately, Sin. And when I played around with the iRacing the other week, that threw everything out quite a bit. So yeah, I'll have to I sort of had to recenter it. Recenter it last time I was on, or the last Monday I was on. And it's a bit awkward because the wheel's just slightly off. Thank you very much for the 14 legends. From what I saw today over on LJ's stream, he reckons that even with the update, it's still, the gameplay is still pretty poor. So PMR is definitely not where we will go. Yeah, and that's the thing too, like, the kids will always come, even the fam. That's why I've also done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streams as well, because it's more that when it comes to the weekends, you know, we're not restricted by going, oh, I have to do streaming on a Friday. And I also find that Tuesday is very underrated as a day of to stream. I've had some people say I should do 5 days a week, but I think I think 3 days is plentiful. Yeah, I was like, when I jumped into LJ's, I was like, what's this? This isn't PMR. And he's just like, it's pretty dead, bro. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. I think a 130 should probably be not bad, I think. And that's it. We've got to have balance. I will... Oh, excuse me. I'll put it up on the big screen for a minute. But I will let you guys know that I've got... Apparently there's already been an update. There's already been a recent update for it. That's not bad for the moment. I know I can squeeze more time out of it. What did you do, Matt? What did you do? But yeah, moving forward with everything. If I miss out on a stream, there's no catch-up stream during the week. Obviously, we'll only continue to do... We'll do the enduros 1 month, and then the opposite month will be the community races. So that's what's happening moving forward, because I just felt February really, well, that was very silly. I'm sure it would have been in the second-hand pile and still getting charged full price for it. So yeah, I have gone ahead and I have downloaded Grid Legends, which will be one which will be cool. Which will be cool to go back to, because I did play Grid and Grid Legends back in the day, and then I've also gone ahead and got ACC. So moving forward, there'll be obviously both of these will be used in the way of, depending on the week of the Gran Turismos and how they have their races. This week was almost an ACC week, but yeah, moving forward, obviously no catch-up streams. If I miss a Monday, Tuesday, or whatever, it'll just be those for the week. Obviously, I'll try and get out. I don't know whether to do a race of the week video or not. But I will get back into doing my engine swap videos, slow to fast videos, obviously that series, and then the same with the tune and grind videos. ACC, I think for the minute was, it's on special at the moment on the PlayStation Store, Potency, if you want to check it out. It's the only reason why I got it, because it was on special. Managed to get it for, I think it was like 40 Australian, which is pretty good. Yeah, and that's I'm pretty sure that's the same as iRacing. iRacing felt very much the same to Potency. I mean, Lounsey, sorry. But yeah, there will be obviously weeks where I don't really want to play Gran Turismo, and it's all about just varying everything up. So I'm not getting, I guess, sucked into doing that one particular thing. The the Grid Legends thing is more of like an offline thing. It's not really too much of a. It's more just sort of an arcadey thing. I really need to get into trying to get my setup and everything right with iRacing, and we will get into that at some point. I wouldn't mind doing some, what are they called, doing some of the Ute races, if that's what they call them. What do they call the Ute races? I think that would be very cool. They've obviously got Group 4 cars, or GT4 cars, GT3 cars. They got everything. So it's just all about progressing through and then making videos on that. And I really want to be a bit more of a multiple, pretty much be a sim racer, not just be stuck to the one title, if that makes sense. Because I feel Gran Turismo is very restrictive, even though you look at the likes of where some people are, Mr. Super Steve for one. Not a bad recovery. Terrible recovery, actually. But yeah, I want to be able to do a bit more than just Gran Turismo all the time. Oh, that wasn't ideal. I'd like to update my PC, is what I'd like to do. But the price of DDR5 RAM at the moment, absolutely ridiculous. So what I'm thinking is probably get a 40 series GPU. And I did the same thing before. Wow. A 40 series GPU, and then probably go like 64 gig of DDR4 RAM. I feel like that may work. I feel like I should have just went to race A. Yeah, see, like I'm running a, was it a 70, I've got it in my description, what I'm using. And, yeah, I know the graphics card is not too bad. I could legit probably still stream on my old PC. Yeah, if you can get everything into a separate room, that's the way. Yeah, that would be ideal. No, my PC's not on the floor. Mine's on the back of my rig. Oh, why did it go so wide out like that? Yeah, I bought the PC mount for the Trak racer. When I bought the TV mount. Yeah, everything you guys will see, or what actually my, yeah, when I do my setup video, what fuel are you buying at $3, PJ? Now that's just a government ploy, man. It's just a government ploy. Force you to buy a stupid EV. Because there's so many of them hanging about. Where is it? This one. Okay. Like even at the moment, like near me, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are all $2.50. $2.50, and then see, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense, because if you even do the conversion for Australian to New Zealand's exchange, like we are paying $2.70, which equals $3.26 for diesel. So yeah, we're definitely getting shafted here, and the worst thing is probably next week I will have to fill up. $2.80 at one spot. That's ridiculous. Like how? Like it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So we're about on par VLK with fuel. Actually, I didn't even see who was in this race. I didn't even see Simo, Delisu. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yeah, $3.35. That's about what we're paying. I didn't even look at what. Yeah, but that's the government's issue. The government. Even when I was in defence, when I was working in, you know, for the government, we were talking about that even when I was posted to Darwin, about how little fuel reserve there actually is. Oh, someone's gone wide. Come on, bro. should have waited, I think. Yeah, I even saw there was a couple that I follow on Instagram who do a bit of adventure stuff, and they paid, I think, $3.20 a litre in Tasmania. Well, luckily, catching the bus is 50 cents here in Queensland. Oh, lumber mount. Too wide, buddy, too wide. Up into P5. Yeah, I don't even know what the conversion is for that, but it'd be cheaper than what we're paying here in Australia. Well, we're even talking about it because obviously you know about it, Pato. In Darwin, we had to organise the diesel for the base, and then like even when we'd organise that. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus, buddy. Oh, someone was in a hurry. Whoa. That's the problem with this track, that you just hit the smallest bit of grass and then you're just gone. Like even Deli Sue was trying to catch up then. Sit down in the front row. Sit down in the front row. Well, that was disappointing. We were, I think, 9th and now we're 15th. Sir G's in here. And now we got 2 seconds. A lot of argy and bargy in the D. What are you hearing from him? I think it's just a ploy to sort of push EVs, but oh, too many going wide. Deli Sue still. I don't know what you're in the rush for, Sir G. 2 seconds is quite a long time. Looks like Rat Milk and Deli Sue battling it out. These two guys. Thank you. Yeah, so far so good. 9 seconds to catch back up to Yogi Bear is a bit crazy. I think it's pretty ridiculous. This falls back on the government. Why For the last 10 years, we have not had 90-day fuel reserve at minimum. But I'm going to talk about politics here. Whoa. Oh, can we hold it? We can hold it. It looks like someone's recently subscribed to the channel. 616 again. It's the third time I've seen it in the last week. As I say, not a bad... look, it's a quick track, but it's not ideally... 6 laps is very short. And there we go, there's the spin out. Isaac, welcome in, legend. Hope you're well, hope you're well. Yeah, it's going to get to a stage where the lower, I'm going to call it the lower class, will not be able to make it to work because fuel will be too expensive, and they'll be rather be putting all their money into rent or food to survive. And again, this comes back on the government, who should be forking out that percentage. Not really. Even for us, like, it's obviously gone up almost a good $1. That's how you take that corner. Yeah, I feel like New Zealand has always been about $2.70 a $2.50, $2.70 a litre. He's still going to go at it as well. Oh. Johnny's rat milk. Let's see how he wants to battle with me. Try and let him past. That's what I was hoping for. You make that error. Someone's gone in for the pits. You don't need to pit there, young man. There we go. Poor start to be back, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Is what it is. That's right, you gotta press next. Gotta press next. But the fact that there's 19 of you watching right now is just wild. Absolutely wild. I don't know what I'm saving. It was pretty pretty rubbish. Oh. Oh my god. Legs 11. Not quick enough. I always laugh when people say, no, I'm not going to follow you. Mate, it's just a bit of advertising. You're acting like I sat there and I actually said, hey, follow me. Let's pick another car. Let's have a look. I might go the AMG. Oh, I got this at 4. Maybe something a little bit different. Yeah, we can probably use the RCF. Where is it? We might just use the AMG. Might use AMG. Actually, we might not use the AMG. We'll use... Yeah, we might use the RCF. The problem with, I guess, the hards is they don't grip very well. So you sort of lose a bit of... That's right, I was going to try vertical streaming tonight. Is what it is, I guess. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know. Lost it in my mind. Lost it in my mind. Probably too slow coming through that. Oh, got it a little bit sideways, but it's okay. Let's go. Oh, this thing's a bit of a sideways weapon, isn't it? Oh. I don't know when I said press record, but sure. Yeah, bit interested in the old RCF. Whoa. A little bit sideways. Well, that's, I think, somewhat clean so far. But those that were there for the intro, your thoughts on the song? Nathan? Well, there goes that one. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Yeah, those that were part of the intro, what were your thoughts on the song? Let me know. A little bit too heavy for your liking. I do apologise. That's the sort of genre I'm into. You just learned something new about me. Oh, I got a bit of how you going? Still trying to get my bloody Y23 up and going. Might have to hit up. I think his name's Brian. See what he can do. Oh, very wide. Very poor. Well, let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for every recently subscribed. Absolute legends. Oh, held it straight somehow. Oh. Damn. So we're onto something there. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that was a much cleaner line going through T1. Oh, a bit sideways coming out of T2. Let's see how we can go. If we can push into the 28s, I'll be pretty happy in the RCF Dorner. Oh. Tom, welcome in, legends. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Oh, still having like 21. Thank you very much for the 20. Absolute legends. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Not quick enough. Oh. I don't even have enough time for another lap. What have you done, mate? What have you done with yourself, Tommy? What have you done with yourself, mate? You are recovering from a night out on the town? The racing guy. Yogi Bear. Turtle. See how we go. See how we go. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Good to see you all again. P5, not a bad start. Not a bad start. .404 not found. Well, the RCZ would actually be a good pick. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, anyway, so his wipers on. Don't know what for. Magoo. Yujin, welcome in, legends. Oh, I do like the Mustang. Look on that Mustang in front of me. Oh, that's not good. Sore throats are absolutely terrible things to get. So I think you haven't streamed this week, Tom? I don't know if I touched him or he got a bit sideways himself. Oh, 404 not found is gone. He's definitely not found on the black stuff anymore. Let's go. You know what I actually would love to see? They had it this week in the daily races. Is Trail Garden. Was it Trail Gardens Reverse? I thought that was actually a good pick. Oh, Lumbermutt's gone very wide. Become a lawnmower. Just got to be careful. Oh, that was nice of him to allow us both to pass. It's that part of that particular corner that I dislike. There's something about it is a bit. Hey, oh man, Almost RCZ is chrome and I can just see it flicking. Ah, okay. Oh, almost in the A's, let's go. You'll get there, Tom. You'll get there. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Turtle. Appreciate it. Don't know what that was for, but sure. Ah, was it? It's always good when you can get into a race that's a race and a rhythm that is like that, Eugen. Yep, time's coming. The time is coming. There you go. He's playing in the sandpit. Tony, welcome in, legend. How are we, mate? How are we? How are we? Hope you're well. Back up into P3, let's go. Whoop, a little bit sideways. Ah, nice. Yeah, the day's actually not been too bad. Today wasn't too bad. Just sorting things out. I added another monitor to the setup. So now I've got too many monitors in the room. I got TV monitor here, monitor there, then my big main one. So that's been. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. Which was okay. But yeah, not a bad day. Maybe you've had a good day as well, mate. If someone's already told Turtle off. I'll still focusing on trying to keep going. Yeah, that would be the Enduro. You definitely won't be at school because the following day after that is a Sunday. So yeah, Anzac Day is on a Saturday this year. The next day is Sunday. Oh. Allowing pass. I did sort of overcommit. Yeah, I won't hold any. I won't hold any community events on a Sunday. That's all right. You're probably looking at this month's 25th. I think that's on a Sunday. But it's good to see you in my chat this time, Tony. Bit of a change from when I'm usually in yours. Yeah, it's all good, mate. All good. I have to say, the RCF is a bit of a tail happy, bit of a, I wouldn't call it a pig, I'll just call it a an untrained beast. Oh, blue flags. Buy a wheel, buy a wheel. Now you just got to work out what you call yourself. start up a Tony Goes Racing channel over on Twitch, mate. Tony Trackstar as well, call ya. Or, you know, Tony does trucking or something, I don't know. Be pretty funny. See you doing some, oh no, there's the wall! Toyota Tony. Turtle, mate. I'll take that 4 seconds. It was definitely deserved. The punt anyway, not me. I'll happily accept the penalty out of all of that. But some people just need to learn to just, you know, you're not going to win. Doesn't mean you go be too aggressive everywhere else. A 290, a 29.298 is more. It's quicker than what I usually do. That I've done in a quali. Not bad. Well, I'll tell you this before Eugene. I think it was just before you come in. He pretty much at T2. At T2, he pretty much shoved me out of the way, and then someone's already told him to clean race before. And I was going to say, hey, clean race as well, but I decided just to sit on the stay away from the chat. Spanish, welcome in, legends. I don't know what happened there. Johnny Ratmill got confused with something. She's yeeting. What corner are we talking about? Sorry, mate. What corner are we talking about? Well, yeah, Johnny Ratmilk copping 4 seconds for his punt. And we just drop a position. So not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. But yeah, you could probably, Tony, if you're still in chat, mate, you could probably jump into doing like ACC or something if you want to do proper competitive racing. Thanks very much for the GGs, Tom. You'd be getting close to 500 as well, wouldn't you, Tom? You'd be what? Close to 4, surely. Yeah, I tried to play with it the other day. But yeah, I couldn't get the settings right. It took me I was on it for about 2 hours, and I was adjusting a lot of buttons and everything, and probably wasn't too much of a fan of that. Let's try something else. We got the G. Maybe the Sopra? Let's have a look. That's right, there's a Z4, ARMG, RCZ, that's right, we're going to do the RCZs. Excuse me. Where is my RCZ? It was here. I know, I've got one. Maybe it's in the... Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I think if you just keep at the shorts and try and post like a short, like every second day, that will be helpful. And if you can at least do like one long form video every sort of two to 3 weeks, that will keep you sort of going, especially if you can't get on and do any streaming. But yeah, there's a lot to iRacing. I wouldn't mind getting into it, but it'll be probably in the latter part of the year. So yeah, it's just trying to get used to everything else. We'll definitely be jumping into ACC probably a bit of next month, maybe even next week, maybe even Wednesday. But yeah, we'll definitely be trialing other titles this year. And obviously on the PlayStation is where we'll do most of our ACC sort of stuff. And we'll do some casual racing with Grid Legends. So that should be fun. But yeah, when I want to do a bit of serious, I'll do like ACC. Oh, the braking on this. Why did that not brake like I wanted it to? But yeah, it's just... Wow, we actually have 4 people over on Twitch watching. Thank you very much for joining in. Greatly appreciated. I was actually half tempted to shut down the Twitch account, but... Well, stream to the Twitch account anyway. But might keep at it. Maybe one day I'll end up with 100 people watching there. Something's not registering my brakes. Well, let's go. Wow, how are we 6 seconds slower? Oh, that's right, I think we went off track, didn't we? Yeah, always, isn't it? I definitely need to start doing some playing around with doing a much... Yeah, I don't know how this is quick. That's right, I went off there, didn't I? Well, welcome in, Riley. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Okay, there we go. Not enough time to get into another lap. Just. Whoop. Okay. I'll take that. That I won't take. That's red. I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's go. I think the other one I might look at doing too is probably Euro Truck Simulator. I think that would be pretty cool to do. I did see in the PlayStation Network store, which I think would be hilarious, is to do forklift driving simulator, it's called. Oh, I've got a new time here, but that wasn't where I wanted to be. I was almost into the 28s, but 29.1. No, way too wide. Definitely not where we wanted to be. "45 seconds. Thanks very much for the 15 of you watching at the moment, and then the 4 over on Twitch. 19 in total. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that's Grid Legends. I'm pretty sure Grid Legends is single player. But that's more if I want to just have a chill stream. I do know that ACC has career mode, which would be, I think, a pretty cool one to do. The other one I obviously want to get is the power pack for. I've watched people play it, almost up into the seas. I watched people play it. I've watched people play it. I've watched people play it. It's not too bad. Oh, really? I've played it before, but I never really picked up on it. I did a lot of that on the controller back in the day when I had it on the Xbox, the old Xbox. But yeah, it's definitely one just for a chill night. If I don't really want to be doing this one. So yeah, I do apologize to those that are really here for the Gran Turismo 7 content, but yeah, moving forward, there's going to be a bit more variety in what I do. Only because, like this week's races are terrible. And yeah, it just breaks up from the Gran Turismo content. I won't make any videos on that, but yeah. Obviously, our main goal here is obviously the Gran Turismo stuff, but not every week is enjoyable, so let's get into it. E8, let's see if we can improve from this. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy. Someone's going very wide. Oh, Nate man copping. Thank God for Ghost. Oh, this is like I've just like made the big pack right behind me disappear. This Japanese guy, he's going the right way for a smack bottom. And there we go, we managed to smack his bottom and not get told off for it. But yeah, right, I think Grid Legends will be a good one. Obviously, I'm going to get the power pack as well this week, so we'll just see that there's a bit of a couple of chill out sessions. But yeah, this obviously, since taking that, I guess, me really sitting there and going, okay, how am I going to move forward with the channel? It's pretty much one of those things where it's like, okay, if there's weeks that I don't feel like doing any Gran Turismo stuff, that is okay, and I will just not do Gran Turismo stuff for that week. Like this week's race is pretty ordinary, to be fair. Probably the only cool one is the Aston Martin Valkyrie at Le Mans, but like Group 3 here, pretty boring. 15 laps, Race C, Group 4, absolute rubbish. But yeah, it's just about having a bit of fun really with this. I understand that you guys tune in for most of this Gran Turismo stuff, but to be fair, I get really bored of it because some weeks, obviously, when you're running a they've got metas like this week already with the 911 being the meta for this, and the Citroen GT again being the meta for Race C. It's like, come on, guys. And I also think the graphics for like Grid Legends is actually not too bad, so not a bad overtake by young Mr. First 81. I'll give it to him. But yeah, I definitely want to give ACC a go. So that should be some fun. It's on the PlayStation. It's currently in the store on special for those that are possibly wanting to look at other horizons of competitive sim racing. Well, Magoo fought a little bit too hard. Sometimes you just got to give it. Sometimes you just got to give it. And I called it a day because he couldn't handle being overtaken. How do these people attempt like pull in these 27s? I have no idea. Looks like I might have to look at a quali lap. Looks like there's a Beetle up ahead, P4. But yeah, I think starting to jump into a bit of variety is going to be very not only beneficial for the channel, but I guess for me not to feel so bored. C looks boring as hell, SDR, but welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Work with me here first, work with me. It's just a quick race, it's good. It's, what is it, about 1:30 per lap, 6 of them. You know, what's that, 3 minutes, 9 minutes, it's a 10 minute race. Done. Done and dusted. You know, 15 minutes with the 1 tyre compound, the 1 mandatory pit. Makes you wonder, is it really worth doing race C? I don't think so. Oh, way too wide. Let him past. My own fault. I think the thing with Brands Hatch, very, not really. See, it was like 5.5 minutes. That was a bit silly, mate. Hamilton. K. Hamilton. There was definitely no need for him to try and be aggressive on that corner, but that's okay. Yeah, I reckon the old 90s cars would have been epic, like would be epic here. Oh, I don't know how we managed to hold that. Yeah, the UK has some epic tracks. Silverstone. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It definitely is. I don't know if it has an online aspect, Lounsey. But the story mode I remember is pretty cool. You sort of build up as a rookie into the pro leagues, which is pretty cool. I thought that was it's definitely something that sold me on it originally, especially going from like the original grid. What was the other one? There was, and then there's drifting as well, which dealing. I disappeared because I had had enough, to be honest with you. To be honest. But, yeah. Some things are coming back, some things aren't coming back. But yeah, good to see you in chat, mate. Sort of had last week off. Sort of in my head a little bit too much, but it happens. It happens. That will be good for the duh. Yeah, I did have a few people reach out, which was nice. But yeah, coming back with caveats. So yeah, if let's say hypothetically I was to miss tonight's stream, I wouldn't make it up this week. I would just continue on. But I did find 7.5 minutes. Yeah. So a bit of caveats, obviously. Yeah, come back if I miss a stream during the week. There's no catch-up stream. Community and endurance races will be held each opposite month. So unfortunately, no endurance, no community race this month. Apologies. So there is endurance next month, which I do need to update in the stream elements. What's the other one? The other one is sometimes if I stream, it won't be Gran Turismo. It may be ACC or Grid Legends, like we've been talking about with Lounsey. Because yeah, some weeks I think Gran Turismo has just become very boring. And oddly enough, this is one of those weeks. You've got the same meta car. You got the, you know, the 992 meta, which is boring, and then you jump across the race C, and then you got the GT by Citroen. Yeah, and that's sort of why would have been the Thursday of my last stream. I just deleted. I didn't delete everything. I unlisted everything, turned everything black, deleted YouTube Studio from my phone, and yeah, that's just pretty much. And then the wife's like, "Why aren't you streaming this week?" And I'm like, "Just not doing it." Because when you think about it, when you got Polyphony, who does obviously all these weekly races, and then you get all the same metas, especially in the GT Citroen and the new 911. It's like going to a normal 9-to-5 job and getting told you can only press C and X on the keyboard all day. And that is extremely boring. So it's definitely one of those things where we're, you know, as we move forward, it will be one of those things where it's like, okay, cool. If I don't feel like doing Gran Turismo, I have ACC or I have Grid Legends. So, and if I'm not feeling it that day, I'll put a poll in that post whether we do ACC or Grid Legends. So, yeah, that's just where I'm at the moment. I'll still try and do Gran Turismo mostly as my content. So, like a Friday, if I'm not doing race of the week, it will be either our Slow to Fast series or our Tune and Grind series, which is obviously in regards to Le Mans 700, Tokyo 600, and Sardinia 800. Obviously, those ones just to sort of get a bit of an understanding and feel, and then occasionally a bit of a different GT7 video or a room setup reveal or whatever, which I'll probably get onto this week, to be fair. Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll jump into the RMG, this one. So yeah, I don't really want to be stuck to Gran Turismo. Yeah, look, it was definitely that, but even again, that's been meta 3 times this year. Out of the 12 weeks, it's been the meta 3 times, and it's been meta twice out of the last 4 weeks. So that's telling you something. And then yeah, there's obviously a change of thumbnail as well. So majority of all my thumbnails will pretty much be like this one. So moving forward, they're not going to look very. Ooh, they're not going to look anything like they used to be. So that's another change as well. There might be a bit of adjustment as time goes on, and I'll also put like what week number. Like obviously on this one at the moment, I put week 12 and the dates. Even though I do put it all in the description, it just also helps when it comes back to videos at the end of the year in regards to the growth and whatnot, and working out when like the best overall race for the or best overall week for racing. And I think so far, as oddly it is to say, I'd probably say the week of Yas Marina was probably the best week of racing. Like I thoroughly I pretty much did Yas Marina for the 3 straight days because I enjoyed it that much. Whoa, what happened there? What the hell happened there? I want to look at what the replay happened. So come around here. On the brakes. Yeah, the steering wheel just got heavy at that point and there was like nothing going on there. Did I sit too far wide? Because oh look, and that's probably the other thing I've been sort of looking at doing too is setting up, like starting up a league, so it'll be like a Tuesday thing. Obviously once timing goes all back to normal, because we know there's a few oh, okay, there we go. I just went a bit too wide. Yeah, I must have. So yeah, we'll probably do leagues on a Wednesday as we sort of move further into the year, and obviously we'll just do like 8 weeks of it, and you got a $5 buy-in, and then go from there. Yeah, I caught the grass, but then the steering wheel was heavy, Kiwi Dad. But welcome in, Legend. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, I would probably say, like I'm yet to do the video on it, but I will get a video out for it. Is I've upgraded my standard Fanatec pedals with a spring dampening setup, and that I think that's been quite nice. But I need to feel like I need to reset my braking markers in the pedal settings every sort of 2 weeks. Yeah, I saw you on Twitch before too, Kiwi Dad, and I was going to say I'm not doing this week's racing because of the Citroen. But kids were being kids. Two VHP cars, one here and the Mustang in front. Oh, I do like what they've done there with that little tab. But yeah, we will be going from the green backgrounds in regards to our banner and our profile photo to black. Oh, someone's sleeping. So everything's going to go from green to black. So it'll be white, black and gold. Oh, come on, Sergi. No need to push around like that. Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Was he the guy that hit me? I don't think it was. Yeah, I noticed he was playing silly buggers with with Magoo. Oh, that's very wide. Let him pass. But yeah, he's usually a cleaner driver than that, the old Sergi. And then he brake checked Magoo, which caused me to ram into him. Hence my message. Yep, could see the brake lights flashing on the old Muzzy. And Magoo calling it a day. But yeah, we are back. We are back. Oh, I don't know where old mate's going, but there's a wall there. And that makes two of us going to... Oh no, I held off the wall a little bit. Oh, wow. That sand just wants to throw you sideways. Almost could call it a day here, I reckon. That's the problem. That brake pedal is just like not doing its job. Might have to put a strip down on the in the heel spot. Well, thanks very much for all the 14 of you that are still hanging around. It's 2 days in a row that's come up on my watch. Did you catch the intro, Kiwi Dad? Whoop. I think I saw you in the beginning. Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, see, it's modern age now, D-Link. It's to see you next time situation. But I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Obviously, my my channel can be taken down if that's the case. But thank you very much for recently subscribed. 618. Let's go. I do get the point you're putting across. Yeah, yell that out. That stuff's like morphine sometimes, I reckon. And then did you catch the traction control part as well in the intro? It's pretty good what AI can do nowadays, isn't it? But I also have like a male variant of that same song, but the male variant it isn't as heavy, so I went with the female one. Yeah, we got a new intro song. D-Link. Go back and have a listen if you want. Yeah, I'll send you the. Yeah, if I'm pretty sure I sent you the link of a couple of other songs that I played around with. Bro, what are you doing? But I was gonna play around with those same lyrics in other genres as well. Like I was thinking about doing some like dance music stuff. medium. It's sort of catchy. So yeah, I had a few different variants. I had sort of what they refer to as electronic core, which is like electric metal sort of core stuff, which was, it didn't sound very good. I had like, no word of a lie, I'm gonna tell you this, I had probably about 30 different edits of that same song to me to find the one that I liked. It's wild, right? Wild. No, I might be able to see if something like that could work. But funny enough, when I was in the military, we never actually had any sort of run chance. It's not like the Marines. The Marines, though, I remember getting woken up one time when I lived on base in Darwin. 5 o'clock in the morning, these guys are yelling at the top of their lungs their little chant, and I'm like, what in the world? Saturday morning it was. It wasn't even a work day. Saturday morning. And I'm like, these guys are crazy, and I went back to bed. Yeah, I am looking forward to the rest of this year with you guys. No, they don't. They don't. It's usually PT is at the what they refer to as, or the cafe is usually where PT is held. A lot of bicep curls, drinking your coffee. You know all about that too, Pato. Oh, there's grass. Can we hold it off the grass? Nope, all 4 wheels on the grass. When you were in, you were an Afghan's fiend. Pretty much. Nah, I can't remember what they were. They were running with like a full pack on and everything. In Darwin, mate. In Darwin. Like all places. Full kit. Full kit. Oh, now I can have some water. The AMG Slug. You still do? What are you on about, mate? No different to me, really. I'm at coffee club at least once a week. Oh. But I have to say, I don't mind this race. Don't mind this race. I definitely would have. Yep, still in that. I should have saved that replay, but it's all good. All good. What have we got? Let's change car because that was rubbish. Let's have a look at what else is in the. Let's go to page 2. 650. I don't think I actually have the 650. Will the 650 work? That's the question. The question. LabRX MG 296. Why say no to Coffee Club? Why? What's the issue with the Coffee Club? Oh yeah, the Skyline, Huracan, Genesis. You know what? We'll bring out our Genesis, I think. We'll see how we go with our Genesis, which I'll have to do some modifying to. What's the issue with Coffee Club? Kiwi Dad? Some people have come in, set some times, pushed me down to 12th. Yeah, bastards. Yeah, the ones over here getting like full overhauls at the moment. Like they've even changed their logo recently here. It's a bit more like, I don't even know what to say. Yours will come over. Yours will get renos over there shortly. Nah, Gloria Jeans over here is rubbish. I reckon Kiwi Dad would be a fiend for the international roast. I reckon. Yeah, Gloria Jeans is like another coffee shop here in Australia. International roast for old Kiwi Dad. Yeah, it's like Aussie Starbucks, actually, to think about it. Nah, as a Raffers, I'd probably say is the Aussie Starbucks. Just only in limited areas. Gloria Jeans is everywhere. Cafe 63 has too many things on the menu. I've only been to Cafe 63 multiple times. Whoa! How the hell did we achieve that? How the hell did we achieve a 28.857? Get around him, lads. Get around him. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's how to do it. Bean juice. Who the hell's drinking bean juice? That's how I go with most of my drinks, so I don't have to add sugar, is I go caramel or a vanilla. I like the wing on this thing. Yeah, well, that's what it is. Coffee beans. Coffee beans. It's bean juice. Yeah. Well, caramel's a bit better than sugar, that's for sure. No, because it's still sweet. What the just happened? How did we go from a 28 to a 27? How did we just like take how did we take 1.2 seconds off? What just happened there? Sure. Got some work to do, Kiwi Dad. I'll just beat your time, mate. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. The missus ate my my Zinger burger. The fact that I've pushed into the 27s like that in the Genesis, I'm packing up and going home. Oh wait, I'm already am home. But that's a wild time. Now, the crazy thing is, I still think I can cut probably half a second off that too. Where's that put me in the global rankings? Probably wild. Not that wild. Especially when I'm 4 seconds off the fastest lap. This guy is an absolute menace with these times. Absolute menace. Tigny still there. Yucky clucky. No, it's called Dirty Bird, mate. Dirty Bird. Yeah, managed to sneak in there. Managed to sneak in there. What are we? Half a second behind you, old Tomo? Here we are. We're almost just under half a second. Oh no, 0.4. Point. Actually, no. It's 3. Yes. Is it 3? I don't know. Yeah, there's orientation points. It's the markings of 3, 2, 1. They're at 50 meters. What's the difference in that? What's the difference in that? What do I have? 675 minus 278. Yeah, 397. That sounds like the fact that we're like 0.6 faster than anybody else is redonkulous. Redonkulous. Yeah. That I found that, yeah, was it 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 is more of that, the second sort of hairpin. Then you got 5, then you got sort of 6. Turn 6 is where I sort of found a little bit more time. Cook's son. Yeah. Wow, look at the time difference, though. Look at the time difference. Yeah. Yeah, I found that out too. I still don't know how I managed to knock 1.2 seconds off and not really paying attention. I don't. I don't. Let's go. Good luck. Yeah, I'll need it because I know what I'm like. Dre, welcome in, legends. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Oh, I definitely need to update the old livery on this bad boy. Yeah, I wouldn't say that was a boring, a slow feeling lap. I just wasn't paying attention. I legit was not paying attention because I was paying attention to chat. Yeah, good job, mate. Well done. No, someone's gone very wide back there. Yeah, sort of like this corner, I found that you can sort of brake probably closer to the one and then sort of coast around while lightly still on the brakes. Stick it in fourth. But you're the reason why I do this. Wow, the fact that we're pushed out to a 2-3 already is wild. what's happened there. Oh, Stream Deck. Telling me there's an update. Can someone know, can someone let me know is if Cooked Sun, so cooked, it's like a cook, so Cooked with an ED, Sun, he's an Aussie streamer, small Aussie streamer, he's only got about 80 subs at the moment, if he's online at the moment, like he's streaming at the moment. Purple again. $27.8. Far out. Son, as in like dad, father, father, son. Yeah, he's another Aussie streamer. I've noticed he started to pop up in my feed. Just let me know if he's online, that's all. Tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you and say hi. I'm pretty sure his racing or gamer tag is Cooked Sun. I don't know where he's sitting at the moment, probably P10. It's just one word, Tom. All you got to do when you do search, just go, who's live? Makes you wonder how many are actually going to be jumping into the Genesis next race. I'm sure you'd appreciate some company or some followers, subs. That's right, Cooked Platinums. Cooked Sun Platinums. I couldn't remember what the second half of his channel was called. Oh no! Innocent bit. It was almost 6.3 seconds. Wow. feel like Bon Chan using P2 is on a controller at the moment. I did message him saying if he was streaming, but I didn't get a yes. Well, thank you very much for the 24 likes, legends. Let's go. You're right, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, he's gone into the sand. He's managed to keep it. It's pushing us out back up into a good spot. Geez, down to the top 8. Here I am representing Oz, trying to keep it on the track. Oh, Bon Chan. Yeah, let's go. P1, baby. P1. Start and finish P1. 2 seconds ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Or some people like to say it here in Australia. Let's age. Bogan. Bogans. Absolute bogans. Cook's son finishing up in P11. I'll send him a thanks for the race, mate. Oh, let's go, D-Link. Let's go, mate. Thank you very much for the $3. Winner, winner, stolen KFC dinner. I did have fish and chips for homemade fish and chips for dinner, which is quite nice. Mind you, I had to clean out the air fryer. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. Look, what do we got? Out of the top 10, 7 of them. 7 of them in the red dots. Sniper gang, mate. Sniper gang. But absolute legend. Absolute legend, D-Link. Thanks very much, Dre, for the GGs. Legends all around. Fast, look at that. 2 little stars. Pole and fast slap. Let's go. I'm going to say clean race bonus. Where is it? Boom. Out of there. Out of there. Out of there. Red dot shish kebab. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna stay on the Genesis. I think the Genesis was a very stable car, especially after the what are we actually driven in tonight? We've driven in the AMG. We've driven in the RCF. We've driven in the R8. We also, I'm pretty sure, we drove in the RCZ. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Good size. But I'm not really going to get too deep into all of this, but we'll just let it sit there. We'll just let it sit there. Kiwi mate. Kiwi mate. Oh, he's knocked me out of my top 10. Who knocked me out of my top 10? Now, like, I feel like I need to actually try and skim at least 1/100th of a second off. Dino and the Beetle. Yeah, the Genesis was, well, I managed to get a quick time in the Genesis. Welcome in, VX. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, I managed it in the Genesis. To be fair, I wasn't really paying too much attention. It was mostly to chat when I was doing it. I managed to knock... I did one quick time, which was like a 28.8, and then like the following lap was a 27.6. So I managed to knock 1.2 off. Absolute wild. Wild. And then Dre all the way at the top there. In a black Porsche. Or as the Americans call it, a Porsche. Porsche. Where's the E? Where's the A? Where's the A? Porsche. Porsche. Where would you be? Where would you be in totals? We're having a 26. A 26. Oh yeah, you'd be somewhere in between. Yeah, nice. Nice, VX. You've been streaming over on Twitch, mate? Or YouTube? Whichever one it is. It's pretty annoying when that happens, doesn't it, Kiwi Dad? Porsche. Game plan, welcome in Legends. Hope you're well, hope you're well. Hope you're well. Porsche. Oh, and Facebook. Interesting. How do you find Facebook? I'm thinking tomorrow. I don't know how the oh, thank you very much for whoever recently subscribed. That's a 619. Any of those old school wrestling fans out there would know what that means. Absolute legends. You all are welcome to the pit crew, whoever it was. But yeah, I am thinking maybe tomorrow I will give vertical streaming a go. See how all that rolls about. Apparently you're meant to get pretty good viewership with that vertical stream stuff. And even seeing some people that do it, they've actually amassed quite a good little following. So yeah, we'll give that a go. I would love to try and do TikTok. Kiwi Dad as well. If you actually jump onto YouTube, you should not need to worry about 50 subs or anything. That's only if you're doing mobile streaming. Yeah, that's it. You know it, VX. You know it. Yeah, those Prime days back in the day with old Eddie Guerrero. I don't know if does Rey Mysterio still wrestle? I know his son does. Yeah, I run it through OBS, and I have the like right now. Obviously, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, but it also gives me the ability to have a vertical canvas on YouTube. Just dust off the old the cobwebs. Well, how much time is left? Oh, still 2 minutes. That's fine. But yeah, I was so surprised that I managed to get that. He wouldn't wrestle as often though, surely, because that dude would be punching into his 60s. Like, surely Rey Mysterio would be into his 60s. Let's have a look. $51? I feel like I've been watching him for like ever. I would have thought he was older than that. Because I remember watching him in the WCW days. Yeah, nice, my dude, nice. What you do, Dre? What I do is when I was early on trying to get my watch time up, I would deliberately have an unplugged in, like a non-signed in account. So then I would search, but then I would also do, like, I'd watch it on my phone with Wi-Fi, and then I'd do a hotspot to like an iPad and watch it back. But obviously now you guys are like, February was my biggest viewership month ever, and obviously I shit the bed and had obviously last week off, but yeah, last month was my biggest watch time ever, at just over 1,500 hours, which is ridiculous. So I thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I remember crying like a little girl when that happened. No, it would have been Eddie's passed longer than that, surely. Because I was like high school, man. I was high school. I was like going like grade 8. Yeah, 2005. Yeah, that's 21 years ago. 21 years ago. It's sad. We're back into the seas, baby. Back in the seas. Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely didn't pass away. That I was definitely not 20 when that happened. I was way younger. Geez, then I thought I was quick with the 27.6. That's it. That's it. Viva la raza. That was back with Chavo. But those were I reckon those were the days of good wrestling. I haven't watched it since probably then anyway, to be fair. I'd probably say probably the last time I actually watched wrestling, like physically sat down and watched the program, I'd probably say it was probably 2008. Oh yeah, you had all the big dogs back then. You know, the fact that when WCW shut down, then I went to WWF, and then, or even the WWF was around at that same time. Mr. Kennedy, and it was Chris Masters as well. I remember watching it with him, and then obviously that was Carlito, and then obviously recently he had a comeback. Billy Kidman back then as well. Yeah, there was quite a few good wrestlers back in the day. Back when Diamond Dallas Page used to wrestle, who now does yoga of all things. Who else back then? Great Khali. I don't know if he still wrestles or maybe does some cameos. Come back here, Hunter. Oh, I don't know how Garlo managed to sneak through then. That's right, John Cena before he sold his name to the WWE. Oh, someone's gone very wide. Can't park there, sir. Damn, we're both in good spots. Rick Rude, Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake was like mid-90s. I don't think he ever really pushed into the early 2000s. Because like even back then you had Evolution with Triple H and Batista, young Randy Orton. Then obviously WCW had the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, those days were the best, I reckon. Nowadays, you jump on and you got what Roman Reigns is the World Heavyweight Champion, who's been the World Heavyweight Champion for like 14 years. Yeah, he sort of pulled himself away from the old wrestling. He's more focusing on just trying to be him. Back when John Cena was the Chain Gang Soldier. And the OGs will know about that one. CM Punk. Was that CM Punk is current World Heavyweight? Oh, that was a bit unfair, mate. Who was that? Yeah, I think too, as they get older and they see, Roman Reigns needs to do something else. Craig, welcome in, legends. They need to do something else. You can't keep having the same two or three people just be fighting it out. Yeah, CM Punk's been through. Even like Christian and Edge, those guys have done pretty well for themselves. I'm pretty sure Christian's walked away. Well, CM Punk's been in it for years. I remember probably early to mid 2000s. I'd probably say CM Punk's been around. He obviously did his stint as well over in AEW and Next, whatever it's called, WWE Next. It's the Japanese, mate. Japanese and Singaporeans. Chris Jericho was around for a while. He also obviously did a stint as well. I don't know if he's still is part of his band. Who went? That's right. Yeah, CM Punk went to the UFC. Same with Brock Lesnar. Is Sting even wrestling anymore? I don't think he is he? This guy's serious? Give him space. See what he wants to do. Gonna try and cut me on the inside, which is fine. Yeah, so at this time of the night too, everybody everybody gets pretty much online. Mate, I'm still here. Why even try and cut the line like that? Yeah, Sting would have hung up his boots ages ago, or gloves, or whatever it is. His little Sting face mask. I know Goldberg's done the same. He's finished his little stint. Oh, Percy. Got a reset. Yeah, it's Bobby Lashley. Mark Henry's still in it. Hardy Boys. You know, I know there's... Oh, this is the braking issue that I keep having. See how I didn't like sort of brake? This is the Fanatec pedals, basic Fanatec pedals for you. But yeah, I think it's like the same, like 15 on the roster, just on rotation, isn't it? Wow, I didn't realize. I just noticed 30 likes. You guys legends. Wait till we get this race finished, and then we'll celebrate that one. That's okay, we dropped a position. We should have been much higher, but I waited on whoever it was I bumped out the way. But Rice, mate, I think he stepped down. He got just the CSO ones, just the standard ones that come with the Fanatec setup. See, and you can sort of see too that everybody wants to speak Chinese, Japanese, everything else in between. Nah, DR is in the red, unfortunately. But we'll have a look at the incident with old mate. We're in the sea still, which is nice. No, that's World Circuits. Not what I want. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, wrong one. Thank you very much for the 31 likes. No load cell here, mate. I'm not spending 160 bucks on a load cell. When I can buy the same thing off AliExpress for like half the price. Was it my items? Is it? Let's have a look. It was second lap, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Oh, no. I think it was second lap. No, it was this one, yeah. Was it this one? No. I feel like it was through here. Let's have a look. I feel like I had a good line through here. because he's pushed him out the way. No, it was ambush. Ambush got me. Let's have a look. What happened there? So he's just losing the wheel a bit, and then he just stayed straight to push me out of the way. That's not ideal. Come on, man. Yeah, that's always nice. So he's taking out Hunter. And then he's sort of going around and getting a bit sideways, and then he just stayed straight to then push me out of the way. That's rude. That's rude. I do feel bad for Rice because I blamed him for it. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. But I guess not a bad recovery from 12th to finish 9th. But yeah, it's good to see that a lot of those guys that know how to properly wrestle in like proper wrestle make it in the UFC. What's going on here? A bit of NASCAR. Mate? No. Yeah, it's on purpose, that one. American Racer versus this is we gotta watch this. This would be cool. Why wouldn't you have like adjusted to suspension? Because it'd just be the stiffest suspension. I think this is the other reason why I want to get the power pack too, just because of the fact that you get this Mustang and then you get a couple other cars. So that might be something we'll do next week, pending next week's races. Obviously, we'll find out on Saturday. I do have to say I do enjoy the rally tracks, but I'm not going to continue to watch this for another minute. But yeah, I have to say we are done. Oh, what's this one? Someone's on Spike. Someone's on Spike. I like that. Add it to my collection. I can play around with it and then add my touch to it. Maybe. But yeah, I do thank you all for tuning in. I was going to hang around until 11, but I'm getting pretty tired. I do thank I'm pretty sure it's 5 subs tonight. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, again, I appreciate the love again, coming back after the week. What have we got? What's this one? Oh, there we go. This is my face. But I need to get rid of the Twitch. That's cool. But yeah, I'll see you all again tomorrow. I do thank you all for your support again. I do thank you all as well in regards to D-Link as well, your $3, legend. But yeah, I do thank those that reached out. And yeah, I will be better next time. I will be better next time. But yeah, again, we will see you tomorrow for we'll do some race A, actually. We'll do some race A. Obviously, what was that? Le Mans. Was it Le Mans with the Valkyrie? Was it the Valkyrie? Yeah, I'll try and get on. Because I reckon it's 15 minutes. So yeah, it was the Valkyrie, wasn't it? I don't have one, so I'll have to rent one, which is cool, unless I do a little bit of grinding tomorrow and grab it. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the new song intro, the new style of thumbnail, and yeah, just obviously seeing my face, handsome or not, regarding to some. But yeah, until tomorrow, I do thank you all for your support and tuning in, and wherever you are in the world right now, good morning, good day, good night, and stay safe and peace.
Bye, have a great time.